Last fall, I pled guilty in federal court to felonies for the benefit of, at the direction of, and in coordination with individual number one. And for the record, individual number one is President Donald J. Trump.
Michael Cohen's testimony before the House Oversight Committee is an important step in trying to uncover what President Trump knew and when he knew it. As I was watching the testimony by Michael Cohen, I was reminded of the similar testimony by John Dean.
I don't know how many other people on the White House staff knew of the conspiracy to, not my conspiracy, but the general cover-up conspiracy. I certainly know that I was getting instructions from Mr. Haldeman and Ehrlichman, and I know of my conversations with the president.
One of the things that made John Dean's testimony so dramatic was that he was an apparent White House insider who was then turning on the president. And here we have someone who was even closer to Donald Trump, who knew where all the bodies were buried.
I am providing the committee today with several documents. A copy of a check Mr. Trump wrote from his personal bank account after he became president to reimburse me for the hush money payments I made to cover up his affair with an adult film star and to prevent damage to his campaign.
I think that it would be impossible to underestimate the importance of the testimony from Michael Cohen. Even though he's been convicted on his own guilty pleas of various acts of dishonesty, there is going to be corroborating evidence. He's produced some of that.
I am giving to the committee today 3 years of Mr. Trump's personal financial statements from 2011, 2012, and 2013. It was my experience that Mr. Trump inflated his total assets when it served his purposes.
One of the things that was perhaps most ominous was that he referred to some areas that he would not go into because they're currently being investigated by the very active and independent United States Attorney's Office in New York City.
There are ongoing investigations currently being conducted that have nothing to do with this committee or Congress that I am assisting in.
I began by telling the president that there was a cancer growing on the presidency, and if the cancer was not removed, the president himself would be killed by it.
This is a bit unlike the national firestorm that was created when President Nixon fired the special prosecutor Archibald Cox. Here we're going to have to see how things simmer before we can make much sense of the long-term consequences of Michael Cohen's testimony.
I am ashamed because I know what Mr. Trump is. He is a racist, he is a con man, and he is a cheat.